to another edition of One Way, where we go one way, and that's west. And let's explain what we do. It's done on a phone. You'll hear tapping, scratching, and clawing of the screen, and you see weird instances like that where I'm trying to hold the thing in a way that it does not cover the microphones, in which some instances, some functions and maneuverability will require covering and what have not. So this first segment is probably going to be pretty short because I am in a restaurant waiting for an order to be fulfilled. However, so it might be like 10-15 minutes, if even that. So as I say, to try to hold this in a way that I'm not scratching over the microphones, creating nasty sounds. I sometimes have to hold it in a funny way. And time to boat. So this is a little extra segment, and I'm not sure about the weather. I believe we will have the Thursday push. Keeping an eye on whether or not my food is coming out or not. It shouldn't be out now. It's only been a couple minutes. There's a couple of obvious containers that will appear, which will indicate that it's my order. So we're out here in the ocean, sailing a boat. Hopefully not having a tragic run. I died twice in the previous episode, which was pretty bad. But we kind of made up for it. We got 21,000 blocks in, which is just barely more than the minimum 20,000 I would like. And of course, the Thursday push, if needed, is just to get hopefully 10,000 blocks plus in. Although, previous episode, that didn't work. It didn't help that I missed the portal for which I could have just tried and grabbed everything back. Are we going to get cut off here, or are we going to get through? Looks like we might be getting through because we're seeing behind it. So in this segment, if we get to 895, that's pretty good. And wrong button. And we're going way too fast to the left. We're going way too fast to the left. Now we're going the wrong way. On a touch screen, it's really hard to get this to go in the right direction. Just can't get it to go in the right direction. Let it drift. Fortunately, the TV that's playing American football right now, I mention American because there is an international audience. Football means entirely different things in other countries. It's barely even audible. In fact, it's not football. I thought it would be. And just hearing a whistle, so I thought. But it's so quiet, it's not going to be a problem with copyright. Oh, this is a long ocean. Compared to the real world, they're practically lakes, but yeah, it is football. Well, I'm not going to get up and take a look, because then you'd hear it, and then I could get a copyright hit. And here comes some land. Do I see a village? I think I do see a village. Alright, do we still have a boat when we get out? The answer is no. Alright, let's check our inventory. We can move. Alright, we're looking for smithies, which are very unlikely in this little village here. Alright, we can move. It's quite possible still. Nope, nothing there. We can move the player. Alright, he's not going to help us. Farmers will, because of our short scope here. Okay, we've been in those buildings. Okay, this one's not going to help us. Can move a little bit. Still going to try. And we can move forward. A little more bread. Move over. We can move. Alright, nothing here. And keeping an eye on things. It looks like it's a not my food order, but or is it? I didn't see the iconic rice bowl. Typically have a large bowl of rice pilaf, and it comes in a large enough. Okay, now I see one that looks like it. So I think my order is about done, so let's just get up on this island. Alrighty, I think my stuff is ready to go, so I should be ready to go, and it's timing out for the night. Yeah, my stuff is being made and is starting to hit the door. So with that being said, once we sleep, we'll call this a segment, I think. Yeah, I think mine is almost ready. So let's call it a run. Alrighty. It's the Thursday push, and there must have been a block there. I think we're going to have a bonus hour of footage tomorrow before the laundromat because they're predicting a rainstorm. It's supposed to be a little windy as well, but nothing horrific. It's not a na-ista. Anyway. Yeah. Interesting land formations here. So going for our 1 hour stint. See where we wind up. We should be hitting 900,000 in this particular stint. Last time we did the whole, this whole thing of the Thursday push, it did not go very well. I died. Then I tried to find the way back to the portal and try to get my stuff, which would have been stupid because all I had was some dirt blocks. Failed to find it, got dark, hoping I would make it through the end. Then I found a village. Of course, I couldn't act fast enough to do anything and wound up dead again. Then I decided to repeat the steps I had, but this time with some basic equipment. And then I was able to find all my stuff. So we were able to make at least the minimum 20,000 for the roughly 2 hours of video. So wasn't a total loss. And still in 1.17.41, boats disappear. See, they're starting to do the pre-release things as of when I'm recording this, which is, of course, the day before laundromat day. And it's pretty much, I record it that, when that Friday is over, the show is over. And then it's all uploaded to the computer. Then Saturday or Sunday when I have time, I put it together. I just slap the thing together. I don't really check it. So after I slap the thing together, outside of some key important things like when I die, I gotta add Mr. Trombones every time I die. That's a thing even on any version of Minecraft except for the live birthday world thing, because the computer is ridiculously temperamental on how things work. And hi, Creeper. Boom. Thanks, Creeper. Oh, you have a start. Alright, let's see what we have here. That can help. Let's get rid of that at least. Emeralds, that can help a little bit. Yeah, in normal circumstances that would be great. The horse armor would be great as well, but not for the conditions that we're playing. So, yep. I don't need much more of that. I guess in a way the creeper kind of helped a little bit. Of course, I have to hit the cycle at the exact right time. And yeah, because like I said, unless we're hitting an ocean, we're not going to, or any long stints in the water, I'm not going to bother making a boat since there's a chance that it's going to vanish So now knowing that the farlands, you know, the original 12 plus million farlands is gone, but the stripe lands exist due to, I guess, the way C++ works, because it wasn't a thing in Java. Alright, can we go this way? Because it's more on axis. Yes, we can. Keeping an eye out for villages, even though they're kind of pointless. We could use diamonds in those, but then again, yeah. We could use diamonds in those, pyramids, because our pickaxe is starting to get a little weak. I mean, now it's at the point, and I always keep forgetting to do it, is when I go into the nether, I should take my iron and... Because my, actually, yep, we can X. Then we don't. So the whole point is, if I remember, I use my iron to make extra pickaxes, typically just one at a time, so keep the inventory somewhat open. And then I find a village, while I tell you that then when they break, make a new one. When I go through them all, then we use the diamond one just to smithy, just to you see, I can't play and talk at the same time because I'm not that smart. Anyway, disappointment, hooray, hooray, ooh, ooh, wow, that's a lot. That's a ton. That's a ton of obsidian. That's a great one. That was indeed a great fun. And then into the water we go. Alrighty, let's just grab our stuttery dirt. And we can move the player. This is what we're going to do. So we can now grab this. I'm going to swap the food for that. Going to light it up. Alright, so we need to make a chest. Put stuff in. Just in case. We know how this can go. Alright, in it goes. We actually want that over here. I'm going to put... We don't need to put any beds here. But we're going to take a stack of food and move it there. We'll keep the emeralds because, again, we got the food. I'm just thinking about how we're going to go about this because it's almost time for... Okay, no. There we go. We're good there. We're almost... Okay, we can go into the building. And we can move the player. And remove the speck of dust that's on the screen, which is why all that happened. Sleep it off, and we've learned our lesson. We are not going... If it's the basalt deltas, it's a no-go. We'll come back, destroy this thing, and move along. Oh, really? And we can move the player. I like moving the player. I like grabbing the dirt and placing it. It's even better. Again, like I was saying, this is what we're going to place. This is what we're going to do. We are going to not do that. I have a feeling we're under another lava ocean, which is not good. But I'm hearing slimes, so I mean, it's kind of a hopeful thing. And I also need to be paying attention to which way I'm going, which I haven't till now. We're heading the right way, that's the important thing. So once again, we're going to go down because we saw that we're going to wind up in a lava lake if we don't. Kind of like that. Alright, so we need to go down even more. Gravel is not our friend and not helping. Yeah, so this is just going to be a trip underground. Not exactly fun, not exactly the best thing ever, but it's also the safest thing to do. Unless, of course, we hit this gold. The idea here is we want to not see these white flickers, which is indicative that we are in the basalt deltas that we don't want to be in. But we are also... Okay, this is what I want to do. I want... we got this one block here. Let's get rid of it. Basically, we're just going to take it very likely as far as our iron is going to get us. This may not be the most exciting adventure, but at least we're getting somewhere. And this is also helping that when we can go back to the Nether, we'll be clearing this basalt delta. We'll be that much further away from it. Fortunately, we were placed low enough below ground that we don't really have to worry too much about lava. The stray pockets, yeah, that's obviously going to still be a thing, but we can deal with those. There goes our first one. Right on cue, pretty much. Down you go. Make a couple more of these things if we just don't pass where we want to go. Alright, so like so, and you are here. We'll worry about ditching stuff a little later. So as I said, this may seem a bit pointless. That was one of those pockets we had to worry about. But since you go 8 times further for each block you travel here in the Nether, it means in the overworld I have to travel 8 blocks to travel 1 here in the Nether. So each block I saw the magma cube and thought lava. I don't like that there's gold right there. I don't like that there's gravel right there. I don't like that there's gravel right there. Gravel right there. Yeah, gravel does a weird thing in this in Bedrock now. It seems when it drops, it doesn't drop smoothly anymore. I noticed that on the I cannot get anywhere without hitting this crap. Now we're going a bit off axis to try to avoid the lava pit or gravel pits, because gravel pits can be bad. I'm going to just ever so slightly try to work our way back towards 0. Alright. That was the only X factor right there, was, are we going to wind up digging into a pocket of lava? Which, those are not fun, as we might not be able to escape and die. I'm also noticing a lack of white little flecks. That could mean we can go up a little bit. Maybe see something. Of course, I'm not trying to go up ridiculously fast either. As if we do hit a lava pocket, then, or a lava lake, even worse, then we can't escape. Again, I got tricked. I suck at this game. Anyway, get rid of that, just for now. We can place. Oh, we don't need to do that. Okay, this might be one of the most boring trips ever. And we need this to be there, and that to be here. I'll keep the junk for now because it's a placeholder. More gravel, hoping for nothing like that to appear. And now I'm hearing the lava. I have the volume set low so I have it set low so that on your end, especially if you're wearing headphones, you won't go deaf, whereas I can't hear much of anything. Although in this relatively quiet apartment setting, usually I can hear most of the stuff. It's not super loud, but what we do at this point is dig a longer tunnel, just a little longer. Every now and then I'm trying to listen for the lava. And dig somewhat a longer tunnel. So if we do hit something, then we can run out of here. Is there a way that we don't hit this stuff? Hate going off axis like this, but I need to get by the gravel patch there. Again, because of a new hallway, we want to go a little long, just like that. I'm hearing slimes. I mean, not slimes, magma cubes. You get the idea. I'm hearing things that don't sound like lava. Now, first off, need to dump stuff. Dump, dump, dump. More than what we need to, but alright. I was going to say, we have them. We should be able to make these, but it helps that we have... Alright, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to grab this, and we're going to relocate things again. And we're going to dump. Not that we need to do that, but yeah, it sounds like we're approaching land here. Not exactly helping right now. There. Alright, let's see if we can find a way out. We're dead. And there's no... Well, there is a way back from that. No, there isn't. We tried, we failed. What a surprise. Okay, we can get up. Yeah, we're going to start over. And we can run. Why are we not running the player? Player should be running when we press run the player. Yeah, so we got the bread. We need to... We're not taking that bed. Okay, we could use beds. Run the player. It's 1. There's no bed in there. Everything's going to be a challenge. It just can't work. Okay, we can go through the door. I like going through the door. Alright, so get some basic materials, because I need to. Let's do our job. Alright, so let's see what... Okay, we can move. Was there anything in here we could temporarily use? Yes. And we press the button. Put this over here. I think we can get our stuff back. And we do that. You know what? I think we can do it. And we can jump. Yeah, we made that. And we can jump. Pressing jump button might mean jump. I know jumping is complicated. And we hit something we shouldn't have, but we should be fine now. We can move the player. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Dump, 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 dump. We know we're going to get some of it, more of it back, but the point is, we get back here, we can move the player. We can grab our stuff back. The piglins should be fine with us, because we paid our price. So what we need is to move. We need to move. I like to move. So we get that back, which isn't much. And we died again. Come on. Just one lousy thing. Just one lousy thing. Just one. I need a way. Okay, we need a way. Okay, this is going bad just like it did the last week. Okay, we need to move. Okay, can we do the job? Yeah, we're going to have to... I thought he couldn't get through there, but of course he can, because I was the one that made the whole thing. I just want to get the job done. Alright, can we move in forward? Not going to help. I have no material. Can I just have something? I just want to get my stuff back. That's all I want. Basic wooden sword and... I just want my stuff back. That's all I want. Everything's got to be a project. It just cannot work. I just want to get my stuff back. Let's try again. And we can grab the sword. And we can jump the player. And once again, trying to get our stuff back. I just want my stuff back. It's that easy. Everything has to go wrong. It just cannot go right, can it? Very simple thing. Just get my stuff back. Not very complicated. Here we go, grabbing stuff again, which in this case, it's probably not the biggest of deals because it'll help in the long run. Especially this. Why? Why can we just not let... We can move the player. Oh, boy. All right, let's just, for a second here, let's grab, dump, which isn't going to work. I just want to get over here. Just want to get over here. He should not be able to get me this time. He should not be able to get me. And we can break. So this is what's happening now. Ditch. Put on. Put on. I'm pressing buttons. Might mean put on. And where's the rest of my stuff? Okay, that goes there. This can go here. This can go here, because it surely didn't want to before. A lot of stuff that needs to be reorganized. This can go here. And yeah, everything's gone. Wow, that is in dire need of repair. You're gonna keep you. And we can move the player. All right, let's get rid of more stuff. That's gotta go, that's gotta go, that's gotta go. That's gotta go. Anything else that has to go? Like that? Or this? Get rid of that, because that was just to get us back. Alright, let's see. What? That. Get rid of that. Should be good at this point. Oh, come on. Move. Alright, you know what? Okay, we can move the player. You know what? This actually fits. Now what I need is for this to go here, this to go here. Yep, we're pressing buttons. Worry about configuration later, because we need to slap the bed down if we're going to be at night. And we are on a portal in the sky. Alright. Now we put a bed here, bed here, bed there, bread here, A lot of reorganization because everything had to go wrong. Okay, what we're going to do is face this way. Going to dump that. Going to keep the apples. I think we're good everywhere else. That there. And you can dump that. Got to get the dust off the screen. All right, here we go. Yeah, very counterproductive as always, because, why smooth when we can, we can climb. We're almost at 900,000. So yeah, I can't believe it was only February 15th that this was all started. I thought it was more towards the end of this year. Right. I got to remember, it's not going to be very indicative as to how far we have got in the game, how far we may make it. I mean, there's several factors there. All right, so we need to make a shovel. Shovel. For the dumb boat recipe. Java, you don't need it. And over. Down. Can something go smoothly? Anything. Alright, so dump that as well. I think that goes there. Alright, here we go. In the ocean to hit 900,000. Well, did that go wrong as usual? Seems to be we're hitting the rough season. But then again, we tend to get our stuff back, which is kind of a bonus. The 2 times we died, it was actually relatively easy, so to speak, to get it back. The second death was, I thought I sealed off the area the piglin was in, but apparently I didn't. There was still a gap it could get through, and I had no chance. My armor has suffered severely. So my armor's taken massive hits. It'll last a bit, but we're gonna need a lot more. We're gonna need a lot more iron. So again, I know I repeat things because a lot of these segments are done quite sufficient time apart that I just don't know if I'm repeating something or if I actually didn't say something. Anyway, 900 on the nose, right in this spot. On we go. Another 148,000 to go before we see the next mathematical glitching. We did not get all our torches, so we didn't get everything back exactly. Oh, it's more than what we had. One thing I noticed, and I verified this with my 50th birthday world on the Windows 10 machine, is they While they still advertise that the clouds are at the block height of 128, they're actually 192 now on at least the Bedrock edition. And I like the way they handle the clouds better. There seems to be a nice haze effect where the edges of the square region the clouds form in have a nice dulling out where you can't see the edges. Whereas Java, it kind of looks ugly. You can tell there's only where the player is, and they only generate within a certain range of the player. It just doesn't look as good. I mean, yeah, you can still kind of tell that there's a region that they may appear in. Actually, not. To a degree, maybe not, but to a degree, probably so. Yeah, we took a hit. We need a lot more iron. We need to rebuild from that disaster. So I was at 900, I was at 894 when I started this particular segment, and the boat's gone. When are they going to fix that? Okay, we can move the player. But we need this too. Okay, we're pressing the button. This is going there. Yet again, we've died way too many times to make good forward progress. Of course, yours truly, slow and stupid, can't think of a game plan fast enough. And we can run the player. And a ravine. Well, it's not a big one, but this way we want to go. Oh, we got plenty of the coal. It's other stuff we're kind of lacking. Might want to hit another birch tree. For a minute, I thought I saw one laying down. Nice into the water. Alright, I just want one of these. Or we can... That was interesting. The second one was highlighted, but the sword was still in the hand. How was that a thing? Oh, there's still one up there. Alright, so... No, I don't want to do that. Do that. Too many of those. good enough, actually. Let's go. Icy darkening. Alright, we made... If we can get to 902, we haven't suffered as much as the last week episode. And yeah, we can call it the last week episode because it was kind of weak. I mean, we might even come close. Those nether trips can be a little risky. And I did not move far enough one direction. Let's just eat one for the heck of it. There we go. Run the player. Yeah, we're going to need to find a lot of iron. Now, mining it and smelting it is taking time away from being able to get to our target zone, which I'm sure we're not going to hit, but it'll be interesting to see how far along we can get. Yeah, I wonder if maybe the police have said stuff to the landlord, because it seems that our noisy neighbors on both directly next to me and diagonally from me seem to have been quiet lately. Maybe they both get on each other's nerves now because I have to pick and choose who to... Yes, I live in the old-fashioned days where people respected each other's right to peace and quiet. And if they don't want to do that, and they are constantly making a fight about it, they wind up seeing my friend Mr. Policeman. Alright, so we're 2,000 short of the minimum. I mean, we were over 3,000 last time. And we're probably going to be just a little more than 1,000 under. Which typically is not hard to make up. Especially when you get nice flat land with very few obstructions. Now this is the type of land, even though it's a forest, it's still the type of land that is good for forward movement. Well, that wasn't perfect, but it actually worked out. But that didn't. I believe at next sunset. I call it good. I still need some dirt. Alright, I thought I was high enough, but apparently not. And we can break. Says the cow. Wow, I do not like the terrain it's been generating. Alright, we may not be all that far off target. Yeah, like I said, we started around 894. We would like to have been at 904. But 903 isn't too bad. Now maybe a dolphin will come along, and that'll pretty much give us boat speed. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see edges of the clouds, but the haze effect really makes it look more natural. And there's a dolphin. Oh, we are going to be so close, but we're not going to make the 904. But this time, the amount of distance we covered in the nether did help. Oh, come on. Okay, I see something. Okay, we can move. Move a little faster. Now we can break. Gotta love touchscreens. They don't really like to do things. Alright, we came ridiculously close. But we kind of failed to hit the target. Can run. Nice and flat area. That is definitely going to help. Just add that little jump just so we can try to at least hit 904 exactly, which is not going to be enough to do the job. I will say, good attempt. We did not fully recover, but we did do a nice attempt at recovering. Maybe we can hit it. Like I said, we're still going to be ever so slightly short, but hey, the symbolic number 904. We'll take the symbolic 904. We're technically still a bit short, but it works. Alright, here's a nice flat spot that we can call it a night. Nice white bed on a nice white surface. And see you at work. And we are back. As I said, it is laundry day, but it's raining, so my first break, then lunch comes, and then the final break. Then comes the laundromat. And this is a hole that I cannot dig out of. Well, I can dig out of, but I can't climb out of without digging. And it looks like there's a village over on this side. Because something unnatural looking appears over there. So we're going to check it out. That's a nice spike, which is... maybe that's what I saw. No, I saw what I saw. It was a village. Looking for smithies, but we can definitely use some beds. Once again, walls and everything creaks like crazy, even though the wind isn't really blowing much. We're talking barely moving. Can't get to that one. Okay, we know that the igloos have them. So we're going to reposition this. And yeah, that stays put. Okay, we're good with that. Oh, you're a fisherman, and I don't think okay, I just saw the hat and I thought I was dealing with the farmer. So it appears we don't have any smithies. We got plenty of beds. I forgot what this building was. Oh, it's one of them. A little bit of a hit, but a pretty good jump. Alright, so I'm hoping to get, before we hit the laundromat, past 9:14. And of course, the more we go by, the better. I should have jumped there. It would have helped us clear it and get through a little faster. So, okay, and we're stalling. Basically, as I mentioned, it's a 15-minute break. Those aren't timed, so if we run a hair over, which we try not to, I generally look like 2 minutes before it ends, see where we're standing, and go from there. Lunch, I start looking at 5 minutes because that is a timed break, and if we go over, we lose money, and that's not good. Yeah, more or less a decent clip here. Of course, as I always say, sometimes there's awkward movements because I'm trying to hold this in a way that it's not making it sound, worse than normal. And Dave Grohl, yeah, we've done that quite a bit, but that was that was quite the intentional one. No, never mind. Went a half drumstick too far to eat that. Okay, how about over here? That helps. And we got a new glue, but as I say, there are some things that in our objective is pointless. That's going to take time away from the main objective, and over time that adds up quite a bit. And a village way over there. Way over there. And it always involves crossing some body of water. Any smithies? Farmer Brown. That helps. Alright, I don't see any smithies because right now, and that is just a bit too high up. There wasn't enough to look at to warrant staying at that village. Yay, ocean monument, just what we need. We get a little bit of help with this island, so we can just go straight out. Alright, so bed here, bed there, that there, that, this. Pretty good timing. Now we'll grab the boat, put it in the water, and boat. And boat. And then the question will remain, will the boat, when we get out, will it remain? Or is it going to vanish? Still a very annoying bug in this game. Here's got a nice colorful ocean floor there. Alright, are we landlocked, or is this an island we can go around? What terrain we can strafe? We're hoping that we are going to have a good run for today, because just like last week, disaster is double death, but we were able to travel a decent distance in the nether to help make up most of the damage done. And also similar, we were able to get all our stuff back. There's going to be a point that that's just not going to work. And a village. Fairly sizable one. Are there any smithies in that one? I have not seen too many smithies in desert villages, but they do exist, and I have seen them. We've seen them. Quick visual says no. We gotta go all around this island just to see. Okay, you know what? Everything's always going to be a waste of time. Leave the boat, and the boat left us. Yeah, I was right. Pointless. Alrighty. Yeah, another boat lost. That actually wasn't too bad, and this ravine wasn't too deep, so if we screwed up, would have been fine. Don't always take that for granted, because I've seen in one of the videos that looked like a harmless pit, only to fall to my death. The fall didn't kill me, the lava pool at the bottom did. And that is one of those very unrecoverable things. And we can keep going. Alright, we're starting to get to the point that break is pretty much over. So then the timed lunch break is next. And it'll just be faster to go over here and make a little climb. And we can run, and we can run. This might be a suitable place to say we've gone far enough for now. Because I see nothing but ocean. And a shipwreck which is pointless in our adventures. Alright, let's try this again. Wooden shovel. And a boat. We'll plop the boat into the water. We'll grab this. Put that into the correct position. And we'll eat a piece of bread just to prolong the hunger thing. And we will end this segment right here. The nearly half-hour lunch will be next. We're back. Hoping boat will boat and stay a boat when we get out. This is the lunch break. That's a shipwreck, and most normal gameplay is something to look forward to. But just another one of those things that's going to take away from our ultimate goal if we look. Granted, everything could, like the pyramids, we never found a jungle temple in this particular little run. But we found the pyramids. We've even found a woodland mansion before the jungle ruins of all things. We don't bother with anything that takes a ridiculous long amount of time, like the mansion or the many ocean monuments as well. But villages, yes, of course. The desert temples, of course, because valuables. I know shipwrecks have them, but the risk versus reward isn't really worth it. And like I said, it just takes too long. So this is the lunch break, as I think I mentioned. Oh good, some land, because here comes the sun. As if nothing else starts to appear, that's where we're going to go. In fact, it looks like there is nothing. Oh, there is something up here. Over this way. And there's a village. Even better. If you hear a roar, it's raining really hard. Storm that was going through the Midwest and everything is here now. Ooh, boat remains. I like it when the boat's still here when I get out of it. Alright. Once we hit 1,048,000 and change, imagine how much more zigzaggy and jagged this movement's gonna get. And we can move the player. That's pointless. We can move the player. Hate to take the bed, but let's just check our inventory. We're a little off on in bedding, so might steal one. Emeralds. Yay, emeralds. Okay, we can go this way. And we can go over here and say, trade. Yeah, I was say, hold on here. We have not really checked out this whole thing. And in fact, it comes way out this far. Wow, this is a huge village. Yeah, there, it's 2 villages in one. None which has anything we're looking for. So, onward and outward we go. Heading towards that line that maybe we'll someday hit. Be great if we at least get reasonably close. Yet, raising my nose high like that typically helps to get out of the water a lot faster. Doesn't always work, but it usually does. And of course the jump just before going in, because you go a little faster on a jump. Cover ever so slightly more distance that way. Nice run jump. So usually on these smaller stints, you get away with not using the boat. It's not going to be that significant of a time difference. Especially since they like to disappear with villages showing up, say, like right there. We only have 3 obsidian, so another trip to the nether is long and far away, pretty much. Although if we find a ruined portal and there's that thingamabob over there, and we can move the player, that's even better. Might find some iron, we definitely can use that. We are looking for smithies. We don't care about anything else. We're good enough on all the other fronts. Alright then. Of course, hit every corner we possibly can and judder our way over to this monument. I can imagine the judder being quite a bit worse when we get to, like I say, and I mention a lot, the 1,048,000. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, this is problematic. Got beautiful things, but can't grab them. So you know why? We got too many loaves of bread. We got that, though. And we're giving up the saddle. We don't really need it right now. Alright, now it's time to work our way back up. We got too much inventory. So only the important stuff is what we care about. And bed. Put the diamonds there. Enough to make another pickaxe for when we're going to need that. Disgruntled zombie. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll go through. And a zombie? It's funny how in this version of the game, I can't recall if it's just, oh boy, if it's just the Android version, but you don't hear running when you're moving around. And up we go. Is there a point where this ends? Yes. And we have tried the horse thing, and it did not bode well, and it actually took away from our ability to move forward as we Dave Grohl that and there, and successfully get off there. So this is, like I said, the lunch break, and this one's timed, so tend to end these a little earlier than I do the regular breaks. It's one thing I don't like about swimming in a swamp is you can't see when those lily pads are coming up. Hey, some more flat, usable surface here. Really helps to speed it up. We can run. Never said I wanted to stop. If I ultimately had to, I can put a couple blocks, some dirt blocks down and make a place to put a bed. And again, I've mentioned it before, the one thing I like about Bedrock is if you have that high-speed forward momentum, you get to keep it. It doesn't go away when you wind up in the water. It's technically not supposed to be like that, but that's what depth strider equipment is for. But don't really need it if... And of course, any little speed boost helps, but... Oh, there had to be a block right there. And a lily pad right there. And we can move. Every little bit helps. All right, right about. Yeah, right here will be good. Grab another bed, and good night. And back. $9.10 and change. This looks like something collapsible. Let's see what it does. Oh, yeah, that was... It was funny, like, maybe not even a handful of times ago when I did the same thing. There was one so big that we fell into it. Typically not a good thing. Alright, one thing I hate about the Badlands is, or Mesa, depending on your school of thought. I still pretty much call it Mesa. If I remember the current name, I'll mention it though. Anyway, is all these hills, which for our general purpose is not a good thing to have. You know, it looks nice and everything, but that's about it. And hit every little corner we can. I think we're going to hit at least 10K for these 3 breaks. This doesn't really do us anything. And this is where we run the player. Well, perhaps it does do something. Kinda. And how about moving? Are we wasting our time, or is this worthwhile? It is worthwhile. Alright, it is worthwhile because we do have some relatively large area that we can run on. Can we continue this way? The answer is, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, so we got to go off axis quite a bit every now and then on these things so we don't have to keep making unnecessary climbs, unnecessary descents, and they just happen anyway. Wow, actually jumped going off a relatively steep hill. And this is the block we wanted. And this is the boat that maybe will still be there when it's time to disembark. That didn't go too badly, considering the Mesa can be a royal pain. Although when 118 comes out, apparently everything's a royal pain. If we only were going for shipwrecks. So I think now our dependence on villages is nothing more than maybe some beds if we need them. We got so much bread going on. Definitely going to help make up for the disaster from the Thursday push, which seems to be the disaster day in this episode, or in this series in general. But as I also said, at least we're able to get everything back, in spite of them being the worst, the worst episodes in terms of casualties. And here comes land that we cannot escape. Might not be a bad thing, I don't know. because it's filling in on all sides. And gone. And how about not duck and run? And run. Alright, I thought there was a gap there, but there wasn't. We can get around this hill, which is good. Nice jump. All right, it's getting pretty close to quitting time when it comes to at least this segment, and we got a stronghold over there. Not a stronghold, pillager outpost. That's what you call them. And no idea why I jumped there. Still have a little bit of time, so I'm going to sleep or go a little bit and see where we wind up. And we can move. Ooh, temple. Right there. Can't point to it. And we're not ducking now. We can move. Wonder why here in Bedrock these things are almost always buried. And how about not ducking? See what we get here. We can get in. Go a little too far that way. Nothing of use there. Another one of them there. Grab it. Nothing there. Emeralds there. Yep, we can grab the emeralds. And one more piece of gold. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, we can now... Okay, we need to hurry. I like doing that. Alright, so now we need to get rid of junk. Like that, and we get out. Yeah, we made an exit this way. We can exit. That's part of the plan. Alright, this is the way we are going to go. We'll stop right here because... Yeah, we'll stop right here because lunch is almost over. See you on our final break before laundromat time. And we are back before the laundromat phase. Can we get to 9:14? I think we know the answer to that. And we can keep gooving or moving. I think it's a combination of going and moving. And let's see if we can do that. We are quite a ways off axis, but that's fine. Is that a village over there? It looks like it might be. Yep, that's a village. This game's gross depth distortion kind of helps. Put something in the corner, like that mass there. Put it in the corner. Suddenly it's very easy to see what it is. Even though I have it set at the same field of view as Java, and even if this were a 16:9 display, which it isn't, still not exactly the same. It looks more stretched out. I'll put the bed there. And then we can move the player. I like when we do that. And we see no smithies, so as we saunter over here instead of moving. Yeah, we're okay with that stuff for now. Again, let's press the button and maneuver things around. I knew one of these buildings had to have that. Then, okay, why is a boat not a thing? Okay, why is a boat not a thing? Oh, I know why. Because we gotta make a shovel first. It is raining hard yet again. Don't know if that's coming across or not. But it's raining very hard. It's going to make the commute home very fun. I should say to the bank and then to the laundromat, where we play this one more time. Well, we actually moved through that. It was pretty good. What also helps is this river is going relatively straight. So overall, we still can keep going. We're making forward progress. Wow, we had a lot of terrain that didn't really help. Now we're getting terrain that's helping. And of course, as soon as I open my mouth, yeah, still helping. Like that, we went through a relatively decent chunk of the jungle, and exit would be even better. Alright, it's getting to the point that we're going to need to hit the land. Yeah, I think I should have went this way. And we can jump. Wow, that was one very ugly looking side of a mountain over there. Still have not seen a jungle temple. We've seen the woodland mansion, which, is the more rare thing, yet we are not seeing the more common temple of the jungle. And that jump was just in case we were going to land in the water, which I think we might have. Well, better than the alternative, which was a lot bigger drop. Yeah, that's how I kind of asked for it. And we're well into the 900,000s. And we're hitting the X. I don't know how many times. There we go. And here we go. Or am trying to go. Oh, no wonder I'm trying to go and nothing's happening. My hunger is really, really low. We're at that dreaded 3 drumstick mark. Or this one. Or we can go up there. And that worked out. And then my finger slid and we walk into a cliff face. Because I'm just that good. How can you argue with perfection like that? So, and no, we don't want to duck, we want to run. We want to run, trying to avoid things. And we're not getting through, which we don't like when that happens. For a minute I thought I saw a village, but it was just stone and dirt. In a way, it kind of looked like a roof to a building. Ooh, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, we almost took this the right way. Yeah, this works. Not exactly what we were going for, but it worked. And we can run. And we can run. Oh, jeez. Oh, I was going to say, there's no way out of this climbing a big mountain. There was. It just was hidden. And we could probably go this way and jump a lot less. Nice. Yeah, we can go. That unintentional jump was actually a good thing. And okay. And again, I didn't pay attention to the food bar. Yeah, I was going to say, that would be a very hard thing to avoid. All those berry bushes, just a little too hard to avoid. And back to boring winter, but boring winter means we get to go faster. Alright, that wasn't too deep, but like I said before, fell to my death on something that didn't look very deep. I haven't been watching the clock because I need to keep an eye out for when break is about over. I don't want to go AWOL. Okay, we're more than 2,000 blocks over the minimum, so we recovered fairly well. And then mountains. The perfect way to end any progress. And I see a village. Will we have time to look at the village? Again, we're at the point that... Alright, let's just look this way and dump that and hit X and move the player. Smithy is what we're looking for. Might use a bed or two, but that's about it. A traditional red one. And well, you could swear with all the creaking that there's some horrific storm out there. I mean, the only thing horrific about it is the rain. Alright. I don't see Smithies. So, away we go. Again, kind of sidestep run here. And I lost a torch. Not a big deal. It's just a torch. Actually, I found out it would have been just easier to go here. There, finally we can recoup a little. Alrighty. Going way too far in a direction we weren't really supposed to be going in. Unfortunately, I will not have the time to sleep off the night. The break is pretty much over. So might get like a, let's go. Oh, this is ugly. Yeah, very ugly. Anyway, we'll stop it right here and we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up at the laundromat because break's over. Needless to say what time this is. It's, you know, the end of the show is coming in terms of this particular episode. It's the laundromat. And it seems to have a few people in here. A large capacity user which is wrapping their thing up. And a few of us that are normal loads. Alright, I think. Not there. Right there might be better. Let's grab a blue one, because that's next. $9.26. Hopefully we can get there. Depends on the terrain and how things go. But since the Nether is usually the wild card, I don't think we have much to worry about. Nice jump. And we can move the player. And somebody's washer stopped. We're going to discontinue our leftward movement for reasons there. Once we get by it, then we'll head on over. Should be halfway decent. We're going to get close, but we shouldn't be close enough that they're going to be coming after us. Alrighty. Got by that. Now we're a little further in the other direction, which, I mean, you know, a little slop here and there, whatever. Alright. Like I said, somebody's wash has finished. They apparently are not here. So I'm hoping that for the next 17, 18 minutes, they don't come back. That way I get a choice of dryers, and as I always mention, the secret dryer is one that right now is available. But if they come earlier, then it probably won't be. Well, that failed. What a shock. Somehow I took no injury there. Maybe I made it. I don't know. Say, I have this at a volume where I can almost not hear it under normal circumstances. Because if I have it where I can hear it, you're going to go deaf, and it's going to be all overmodulated and sound like garbage. And you go deaf. Again, especially if you're wearing headphones. And we can move the player. Whoa. A little better over here. And I hear another washer winding down, which not good for me. Walk right into a berry bush, that's smart. And head towards a village that is erasing my, that's the second time I've hit something that prevented forward momentum. Outside of one bed, we don't need anything from the villagers. Unless you got a smithy in here. Grab that because we can. We're going to move the player now. Look around. See what kind of village we have. Not a smithy. Almost looks like one, but it's not. Yeah, I don't see a smithy in here. Always see these, but not the same. They're armor smiths, but they generally have garbage. And we got 2 washers that have stopped, and hopefully the owners don't come for another 15 minutes. I know, I am so selfish. But hey, I want the magic dryer to myself. Provided that I have a feeling that they're actually here, just not paying attention. How are we doing with... Well, that answers my question. How are we doing with the, this stuff? Well, the thing, somebody has left carts in front of the magic dryer, the secret dryer. That's good for me. Alright, so let's go in here. Now we have a very good amount. Alright, we're going the wrong way, per usual. I was wondering why everything appeared more juddery than normal. It's because we're heading in the wrong direction. to another village and a broken nether portal. Of course, it has to be one filled with lava. We can safely go in here. One time the duck thing will actually come in handy. It's all about speed. Or, yeah, that instead. Or this. Didn't want that. Got a village over there. Doesn't look like there's a smithy on that one either. Getting set up for our next 2 deaths in a row thing by grabbing this stuff. And another one running down. And that's actually pretty good timing. I know I still have some over there, but not worried too much about it right now. Now I want to just take a look at this village, see if we got anything of interest. And being the sun is low and we're not ducking this time, we are moving. We'll borrow a bed from here and head off. It seems to go off in this direction. And ultimately there's nothing there. Hate to be rude, but I'm gonna wake the villager and sleep. Borrow your bed for today, it's yours after. Alright. Alright, 926, as I say, is hopefully a doable thing. We're up to 14 obsidian. We would like at least 22. So if we mindlessly break our diamond pickaxe, which has happened, we have a couple extra pieces to place in case we misplace. And go. And go. Short-lived stint in there. I think we picked something up we shouldn't have. No, we didn't. Go. Now mine is starting to wind down. Well, it's spinning up, but ultimately it'll be a wind down. Good, that turned out to work out just fine. And we almost got our block count back up. I'm going to jinx it by saying it, but I made a lot of pretty good snap judgment decisions there. Alright, things are looking good for me and getting the secret dryer. And as I've mentioned, the secret dryer is a dryer that's not set up properly. Each of the regular capacity dryers give you 6 minutes for a quarter. For $2, I get 48 minutes. The secret dryer, it will start you off 5 minutes for the first quarter and 10 minutes each additional quarter. At $1.50, you get 55 minutes, 7 more minutes and 50 cents cheaper. So long as within the next 90 or so seconds, nobody comes in to empty these dryers and take that one. This is why it's important to stay in the laundromat when you're doing your stuff. Unless you're really busy, I can understand that. But in this case, they might be losing out on the secret dryer. Speaking of, I think it's time for another... I think when I start the next... Okay. I thought another death spiral. I think the next time I start the show, like I've done several other times, and might start with a video of the progress of the laundromat that I'd like to do this in. Which now we're going to stop because the washing machine's about to end. See you at the dryer cycle. And we're back. And just as I stopped the video, I heard the door open and I thought, oh no, they're coming. They're going to take away my secret dryer. And I shouldn't use that because if I place it... I mean, I could get it back because I have the appropriate tool, but... why go through that mess? Okay, this way. And almost. Whoa, big drop, big drop. You know, considering that didn't go too badly, that could have ended far worse than what it did. Yeah, I still have not ever found a jungle ruin or jungle temple, whatever they're called. In fact, the guy just came in. I did a hard Dave Grohl over there. Do I see another portal? I think this is one of those that's nearly complete, and drifty drift. Boat exists. No, this one's not quite intact enough. Actually, let's grab that. It's funny how you crouch on that stuff, you don't get hurt, but you walk on it, you do. Yeah, we got enough to make another go around. However, we're not going to do it here. Not here, though. Okay. Close enough to land, it's not worth risking the boat. By the time we break it down, and then, if it exists, by the time it takes to put it in, plop it down, align myself, which is not really the big part, getting out and possibly getting it back, that, yeah, we kind of just swim. It'll be worth the same amount of time for the distance we're traveling. And we're not jumping at all. Pressing the jump button, but jump don't happen. More favorable terrain would be wonderful. So that guy that just walked in and walked out, by just a matter of minutes, lost out on the secret dryer. These tend to have a smithy, I think. My terrain generation's awful now. Alright, now those are the wrong ones. I forget what this one is. Normally a thing we could explore, but not what we care about. And we can go. Diagonal step. Wow, running and all these tricks are not working. Boat time. The mountains I'm seeing over there. Hopefully they stay over there. Get around. Oh, that was a nasty trick. And the boat disappeared. That worked out. Stay on the land. Is there going to be more land? That happened last time. Again, for the time it takes to make the boat, do all that stuff, let's just swim to it. Be the same amount of time, more or less. that worth it? Yeah, apparently it was. By the tiniest of margins. Yeah. Well, there was a gentle way down. Oh, that worked. So if I remember, as I said before, I think now the laundromat that I like to go to has done enough we can see what progress they've made. So you didn't know the laundromat I like to go to had a fire. Didn't look like it was horrendous. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of smoke damage, but it was just one dryer fire. I guess because it's a mom and pop and yeah, the insurance isn't as good as a corporate brand. Alright, you're minding your own business, which is great. Oh well. I think here we'll give it a shot. Or hit the jump button maybe. Bed here. Put this here. Make a chest. The chest here. Move some stuff around. Oh, we don't have our gold shoes anymore. Which is okay. We got enough gold to make more. Alright, so pair of those. Oh, that's because we're wearing them. You know what? Let's throw a stack of bread in here. Let's throw the other pair of boots just in case. And few beds. Okay, this needs to not be there. This is coming with us. Alright, let's see if we do better this time. Press our luck and not get a whammy. Can run. This did not end well. This was more or less a waste of time. The dirt. Well, it's still a little bit of a travel, so. And this is not a place we wanted to be in. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Let's just make our way out of here. Let's make our way out of here. Out of here, out of here. Make our way out of here. Oh, perfect. Just what we didn't. Exactly what I didn't want. This has turned out to be not worth it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think now we can make the turn back in the direction we were going. This is definitely killing our forward momentum. That's the thing, you never know when you're going to win or lose. Or in my case, how badly you're going to lose. something here. Alright, we grab 2 ingots. Isn't much. Oh, I see daylight. We can move. Alright. As silly as this may seem, we don't have time to process. That can go, 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 that can stay, that can stay. This can go, that goes there, and X. Not make any. Of course, it had to pick a corner and jump off it. Of course, that did not do much in our advancement, but $30 minutes. Okay, this can be replaced with that, and that can go over here, and or that can go over here as I'm pushing. And we can run. We got plenty of this stuff, so well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but who cares at this point? Thing is to move, set down a new bed so we don't lose our massive jump, and another broken portal. That helps. It was just place. Break. A few more pieces to go, and then we can carry on. Break. Enough. Okay, that was a llama. Thought I might have saw a partial building. Yeah, They look alike. Helps to time the jumps though. That nether, though, when we were there, very jerky. Oh, this did absolutely nothing. My luck. Second here. Need to protect those. Alright, we made the minimum 10,000. And we got about 22 usable minutes. And the rest is if I think I can keep going and not hog up a dryer somebody might be needing at some point. Village. Get stuck up on the beds again. I think we're good on food. Yeah, we got 2 stacks. I mean, we can still get a little something. Another ruined portal. We'll get to that in a moment. Over here. Suddenly they're in spades. And that should be in this hand. That didn't really matter much. Yeah, nothing really here to see. portal over there. So we're going quite a ways off axis to get to it. Remember, yeah, there's a giant lava lake, so even if we have enough to make a portal, we're not going to do it. Like I said, there's no way, because remember that there's a giant lava lake that we approached, and we only move 1 block down there for every 8 up here. So it's pointless. So we need to go a bit. We need to go a bit of distance before we can try the nether again. The odds of dying here, though, are very, very rare. The nether is usually where our problems lie. So, I mean, we definitely have enough. Definitely have enough, but not far enough away to try. So if we find more, then that means we can try it again sooner at some other point. Or if we blow it and put a wrong portal in the wrong spot, then we don't have to worry about taking it down. Run. But you gotta remember, the math glitch also affects the ability to get up to speed. I think after 4,096,000 and change, we have to actually run, or we can't move at all. We have a village, but it's way out there. Got about 16 usable minutes left on my dryer. So 9:25 definitely. 9:26, that is also a possibility. So right now I don't care much about exploring, I just want a bed, and we can run. There's a smithy, but we need a bed. Give him a little time there. He's gonna jump in. There we go. Alright, Smithy. crafting, all that I could possibly want. Alright, so here's the thing. We're replacing that. We're replacing that. I'm pressing a button. And we're not getting rid of the armor. Why is that? Alright, we need to get rid of the armor. Okay, why did we not do that? Okay, yep. Let's worry about... And we're pressing buttons. Alright. This. So now we put this here and that there. Since we have this open, let's do this and that. Yeah, a lot of stalling, but we're making progress. Alright, any more? Sometimes there's more than one. I do not see more than one. Alright, we're pressing buttons. We're ignoring those now. I don't like that. Now we got a crap ton of obsidian. But as I said, we're too close to the previous portal, because we'll be over a lava lake if we made one right now. So we gotta go a distance. Let's see if we can get to the 926. We should be able to with ease. Something's got to go horribly wrong for that to not happen. And someone's blaring their phone, but that's okay. It's enough noise to drown that out. Ooh, that tree helped. For no reason. Alright, so we got no choice. We gotta hit the mountain. But it's relatively easy to climb. Yeah, I don't want to climb mountains. I want to climb non-mountains. Well, I almost thought I saw yet another ruined portal, but it's just two very identical trees next to each other. Right there. I just saw the trunk standing up. This guy, of course, has to go. Ooh, that jump worked. That was good. And not moving. Not good. Lost a lot of time setting up a total failure. So here we are, 9:26. That was the likely goal. No ultimate goal, just a likely one. Of course, you know, the more the merrier. Oh. Oh, I misjudged where the water was. There we are. We got kind of a staircase over here. It's a little low, but remedied that problem. And we can climb. This is not what I want to be in. Good go. Yeah, the sun's setting. We don't want to be in the roof forest. But I don't think we got a choice. So, well, we kind of do. Move. We can move. We can move again. Alright, that was just a hole in the ground. not going to get a full Minecraft day in on this particular run. Oh, so close. Can run. Move the player. Interesting. So we'll get an extra grand out of it. It's, like I said, in spite of the really, yet again, rough start from how things went, we ultimately got to this point. And again, by the time it takes to make a boat, put it in, maybe get it back when I reach the shore over there, we're just gonna run there. There's 927 right now. And a dolphin. Dolphin power. Now that is about as good as a boat. Come on. Final stretch for this week's video. Let's give it a move. Alrighty, 4 minutes left. So about 3 usable ones. Oh. Lord. Go. Hoping there's something out here. There's an island over from the far left. We could stop there if the thing were to end, and a broken portal. Yeah, we're racking up obsidian, that's for sure. If it were possible to break it up, we could do that. Oh, this is the collapsed one. And the boat disappeared. And now that we don't really need it. I know we've done it once and I don't know if it's a bug or there really is a legit way to do it, but I've split stacks before. We got plenty. We're not going to start here today, but we're going to torque. Nope, that goes over here. I'm going to put that there like so. Move. Oh, there is a chest, so. Oh, don't like that. Just gonna put a few beds in here. A stack of food. Swap that out. So, yeah, it's not going to end in an even number, but we'll stop it right here. 927,687. Dryer has actually stopped. And that's one way. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.